What's up, guys? It's Doo Poker. We are back for another video, and this is going to be part 2 of our 3-bet pot concept theme. All right, very common spot. Button opens, small blind 3-bets, ace, king, 2, rainbow. All right, everyone knows this is a range bet, right? Easy game, range bet spot, end of story. Okay. But we have to think about something, and I want to show you the nuance of poker. So when you bet small, which is mostly what the solver is doing, what do you think the solver is targeting? Well, it's targeting under pairs, right? It's targeting sevens, it's targeting eights, it's targeting nines. Okay, so we know this, all right? So let's do something different. Let's do the same exact board, except I'm going to put a flush draw instead of a rainbow. Look at how everything has changed. Now we're no longer ranging. I just went from ace king 2 rainbow to ace king 2 two-tone, and everything changed. Look, we mostly bet big now. Look at how often we're checking. We're checking 46% of the time. Look at the range composition. You're never betting kings or aces. You're never betting kings or aces. So what happened? I mean, we're just completely changed our strategy. So this is what happened. We changed our target. In the ace king 2 rainbow, we were targeting sixes through nines. Now we're targeting something different. Now we go big to target gut shots. Okay? So our strategy is we don't bet as often, but we bet bigger. Now let's try to dive a little deeper into this. Why is ace king betting almost always, but aces and kings almost never betting? Think about that for a second, okay? Let's go back. The target has changed. So when you're thinking about poker, think about, one, what hand class am I targeting? I'm targeting gut shots. I'm not targeting pocket pairs. I'm not targeting sixes through nines with bet 75. So I'm targeting gut shots. So what does ace king do? Ace king unblocks gut shots. Okay? But you could say, oh, wait, but aces and kings unblock gut shots too. And you'd be right. But remember, pocket pairs can still beat ace king if they hit a set on the turn. Whereas aces and kings are no longer losing to pocket pairs when they hit a set. That's really important. So one flush draw compared to a rainbow board, you completely change your strategy. I went from betting small for range on ace king 2 rainbow to betting big in a mixed strategy on ace king 2 two-tone. So let's look at, all right, so let's say now we're aware of this. We change our strategy to bet 75 only, right? So let's bet 75. Let's see what becomes 0 EV. Now king X is 0 EV. See, sixes through nines are never calling. The whole point of bet sizing is to put a certain composition of range in a 0 EV spot, okay? So now gut shots become 0 EV and king X becomes 0 EV, okay? All right, let's go down the rabbit hole deeper. Let's go back to the beginning. We're never betting aces and kings, okay? So if you're betting aces and kings on this board, you're not understanding the spot because it doesn't make any sense. We don't care about pocket pairs, right? And the flush draws are mostly blocked by the ace and the king. So we don't really care about flush draws either. We just care about gut shots. So something else funny happens. Let's say we bet 75 with our ace king. All right, I'm going to bet 75. Let's say a blank comes on the turn. Ace king never bets turn now. Why does ace king never bet turn after you bet 75? Because our target has changed again. Our target on the flop was gut shots, right? And then king X to a lower extent. Now we don't care about gut shots because gut shots always fold to bet 50. So we don't bet turn. Very important. Your target on the flop was gut shots. On the ace king 2 rainbow board, your target on the flop was 6s through 9s. On the ace king 2 two-tone, now it's gut shots. So now gut shots always fold. So now we check. Because we have a new target. What's our new target on the turn? The new target on the turn is king X. You block king X. Let's bet 50. King 10, 0 EV. King 9, 0 EV. The only gut shots that call are the ones with a flush draw. So what happens here, let's go back to the beginning, is your target changes on each street. It's very important you understand like that because we want to think like a solver. A solver realizes, this is why aces and kings always check flop. A solver realizes it's not vulnerable. It realizes the ace and king of hearts block most of the flush draws. It realizes that pocket pairs have to hit runner perfect to beat them, or a gut shot has to hit a 4-outer, and you still have outs. So it's not vulnerable, so it checks. Ace king is highly vulnerable. Ace king can lose to pocket pairs that check back and hit the set. So you bet your ace king, but you check your aces and kings. And the flop target is gut shots and king X. So I just wanted to show you this because it's a very common spot, but it showcases the difference in nuance between ace king rainbow and ace king two-tone. All right, guys, that was part 2, and hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back for part 3.